Luke. And yes, we actually got a professional chef. For those of you that know me, that I don't like to cook. So I definitely can appreciate his talents, and we brought him on board to be able to give you really good, tasty ideas and quick that are going to make your 21-day challenge just that much easier. So tell us a little bit, Luke, about what you have for this egg white frittata.
Basically, so we'll do like a breakfast. So here's a egg white frittata. We take 3 egg whites, about a half a cup of spinach, and that's going to cook down a lot in the pan. Quarter cup of tomatoes, fresh chives, Italian parsley, and about 2 to 3 portobello mushrooms, the baby ones.
Tell me a little bit about how long does this take you to prep?
Prep time should only take maybe 5-6 minutes, depending on how good you are with a knife, I guess. What you can do is you can cut your mushrooms and tomatoes and have those ready to go. So when you come, you're just ready to go. You just throw it in the pan and you're set to go.
Awesome.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a hot pan, a teaspoon of olive oil. We're going to throw the mushrooms in first. They'll take the longest to cook, and they'll cook down as well. Also add the tomatoes right away. And the best thing to use is a non-stick pan, obviously, and then if you have a heat-proof spatula, those are also best too. And then if you get real brave, you can flip it if you want. If not, you can just use the spatula and move it around. Throw the spinach in next. Then just cook it till the spinach gets a little wilted. We'll just throw like a tablespoon or 2 of the Italian parsley in there. And then after that cooks down a little bit, we'll add the eggs. And we'll basically, so the frittata is basically like an open face omelet. It's basically an easy way to describe it. Get that stuff going, you can add the eggs. What you want to do for this is just kind of move the ingredients around to get the eggs on the bottom of the pan. You're going to want to let the bottom sit up a little bit before you start moving it around. If you don't want to use egg whites, you can just use the eggs as well. Egg whites stick a little bit more, so if you just use regular eggs, it should be a little easier. And then just want to lift up the edges and get the runny egg in the bottom there. And if you have a good pan, it should do all the work for you. So now you can see the eggs are kind of moving on the bottom. So again, if you're brave enough, you can just flip it. If not, a spatula would probably be best. So we're just going to cook that side a little bit longer. And just make sure the eggs are loose on the bottom as well. And we're just going to bring it over here to the plate. Top it with a little fresh chives, and then a quarter of an avocado. There you got yourself a nice healthy breakfast.
Okay, my mouth is watering. I'm just dying to try this. So, here it goes. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Of course it is.